Hello and welcome to Learn Grammar Through Stories. In part 1, I'll be reading a story called A Day in the Kitchen, Learning the Imperative Form with Emily and Tom. Grammar explanation is in part 2, followed by a short grammar and vocabulary quiz in part 3. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time in a cozy kitchen lived two friends, Emily and Tom. Emily was a great cook, and Tom loved to learn new recipes. One sunny afternoon, they decided to bake chocolate chip cookies together. Tom, let's start by preheating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Can you do that? Sure. Okay, while the oven is preheating, let's gather our ingredients. Can you pass me the flour, please? Preheat means to heat an oven to a specific temperature before cooking. Here you go. Thanks. Now we need 1 cup of sugar. Can you measure it out? Of course. I'll use this measuring cup. Now, let's add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Can you find it in the cupboard? Here's the baking soda. Excellent. Next, we need a pinch of salt. Can you sprinkle some into the bowl? Sure. Just a pinch. Perfect. Now, let's crack 2 eggs into the mixture. Can you do that without getting any shells in there? I'll try my best. Great job, Tom. Now, it's time for the most important part, the chocolate chips. Can you pour 1 cup of chocolate chips into the bowl? Absolutely. I love chocolate chips. Me too. Now let's mix everything together until it forms a dough. Can you use this spatula? Sure. I'll mix it until it's nice and smooth. After mixing the dough, Emily and Tom scooped it onto a baking sheet and placed it into the oven. Now, we wait for about 10 to 12 minutes until the cookies turn golden brown. Can you set a timer? Got it. Timer set for 10 minutes. As they waited for the cookies to bake, Emily and Tom chatted and laughed together, enjoying the sweet aroma filling the kitchen. Aroma is a pleasant smell, especially from food cooking or baking. Finally, the timer beeped, and Emily took out the tray of delicious chocolate chip cookies from the oven. They look perfect. Let them cool for a few minutes before we dig in. I can't wait to taste them. Thanks for teaching me how to bake cookies. Dig in, informal, means to start eating eagerly and enthusiastically. Anytime. Baking together is always fun. And so Emily and Tom enjoyed their freshly baked cookies, savouring each bite and cherishing their time spent together in the kitchen. Now we'll look at the imperative forms for giving instructions or making request and giving instructions with let's. So how do we form the imperative? We use the base verb plus the object. For example, A. Add a spoon of sugar. B. Eat the cookies. C. Can you pass me the salt? For giving instructions with let's, this is how we form it. We use let's plus base verb. For example, A. Let's eat now. B. Let's go. By using let's, the speaker is including herself. This makes the command sound more like a suggestion and sound more polite.